Okay, so Leader Sports, here we go. The headlines quickly, but not too quickly, because number one on the list, number one in your heart, number one in the programs, quite possibly the most important hockey game in USA modern history versus Canada for the championship tomorrow night. I liken it to the Mega Bowl that Jackie Moon, aka Will Ferrell, made up for semi-pro whenever he's like, we're just going to play for a Mega Bowl. We're going to play for a Mega Bowl, and it's, don't ask any questions what this is for and what's it about. It's just you just start yelling Mega Bowl at people. Mega Bowl. Mega Bowl. And I'm definitely going to send that GIF out whenever the USA wins tomorrow night. Tex, round two. This is what we needed for this time of year. Everybody thought it was dumb that they're like, why isn't the NHL playing games? But this right here is exactly what the doctor ordered. Good old fashioned crest on your chest, showdown, put them up, shut them down. Thoughts?
When you compare it to everything that you're hearing about the NBA All-Star game or whatever that was,
Yep.
this is, hockey has done it correctly. They've literally made sparkling, bedewed, shiny WWE entrance spectacle.
Yep.
Out of nothing.
Yes.
With everything that's happened with these 6 or 8 games or whatever it is. So it's been perfect. Everything the NHL has looked into, planned into, and done with this thing. It's been awesome. And the players too. They've been doing the right things to play it up and making sure that they know everybody's watching us. The best thing for hockey is for us to go out there and play and make it count. Yeah, some guys are getting hurt, but for hockey as a whole, this has been excellent because everybody's gonna be watching it. Nobody's gonna be watching anything but this. This is it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that is like, I will admit I am skeptical. I was skeptical whenever I was like, what is this? I had no idea really what it was. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's the All-Star break. They got rid of the skills competition. I love the skills competition.
Yeah,
And
but
then
it was starting to get kind of dumb.
yeah. And then I see that it's like USA. I'm like, oh my gosh, like they're really going to play for this. And then you start getting, you see what it's doing for hockey. It's all over social media. They dropped the gloves with Canada. They beat the wheels off of Finland. They lost to Sweden, but who cares? They were already in the championship. And the whole point of this was to get to exactly where they are tomorrow night. And whatever you want to say about the politicals, whatever, that just added to the stuff. Like the whole thing just added to it with how the booing of the national anthems and all this stuff. But
oh yeah,
the bottom line is it got exactly what they wanted it to do, which was we want USA versus Canada in the Mega Bowl made up.
USA versus anybody really, but USA versus
Really?
Canada that would have been is what you really want.
And the Canadians are mad because we beat them, and it's their sport. And that's exactly right. It shows that hockey. BMO says it shows that hockey players love playing hockey and don't hold back while. I mean, you can't. And it's on full display for people. Like they're finally seeing why guys like us love hockey. People are finally understanding like what this is all about. I love hockey because look at this. This was the Canada versus the USA game on Saturday night. It had 10.1 million North American viewers, split almost right down the middle between US and Canada. That's nearly 15% of Canada's entire population. This might double 20 to 30 million for this game Thursday on a game that they just made up. I love it, dude. So, but the real, and so here comes Canada with the trash talk, right? They start putting up their 37 gold medals and their 4 gold medals. But here's the issue, dude. This isn't for a gold medal. This is for the Mega Bowl. We're about to have 1 Mega Bowl. Canada's about to have 0. Now, Charlie McAvoy is out. Quinn Hughes cannot play. There's a little bit of banged up going on and this and that between the two teams. Apparently there's a flu or something going through the U.S. locker room too, but the Kachuk brothers are playing. Definitely got the goaltender advantage. And we'll see if we can they're getting Cale Makar back, which kind of is scary, but I wanted to lead into this too about USA. People forget that the U20 football championship this summer, we lost to Japan, who took our spot in the title game to play Canada. And Canada ended up beating Japan. So Canada right now is the World U20 Championships tackle football champions, IFAF. Well, guess what? FAFO, you took football from us. We're about to take hockey from you, Canada. Right? There he is. We should have had Bear with a machine gun on. I think he's Canadian. So, but I just think that this is a total revenge game for the U.S. because of football. That's what this is all about. They tried to take football from us. Would you agree, Tex?
I say, let's just focus on hockey.
Love it. Demo says there was a flu going through the Eagles pre-Super Bowl, too. How'd that work out for him?
It's their flu game. You've all seen Michael Jordan. It's our flu game.
MJ, Bear with the Machine Gun says Canada has so much gold we can give you guys a few. There's a reason why there is no Canadian Miracle on Ice movie.
Hey, Bear with the Machine Gun. When was the last time the Canadian team won a Stanley Cup?
Woo! That's the one that matters, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever
Lord
we can fight,
hoisting Lord Stanley's mug.
Whenever we can
what's
fight.
Next?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say whenever we can fight, they can't. Canada's, in the Olympics, you can't fight. You get thrown out of the game if you fight.
Yeah.
All right, number 2, the Mahomeses. We snuffed it out, dude. Pro Football Talk reports. Faced with a potential probation revocation. That rhymed way too well. Probation revocation. Pat Mahomes Sr. admits that his Bourbon Street brouhaha with John Rocker, that video went viral. You probably didn't see it. They were in the streets of Bourbon Street fighting and yelling at each other. And then a few days later, it came out they were fighting on Rough and Rowdy. So it was all a publicity stunt to promote their upcoming boxing match.
Allegedly a publicity stunt.
Allegedly.
Chicken or the egg here? Chicken or the egg here?
Indonesian black chicken.
Yeah.
You tell me.
I'm not gonna say that.
No, wait, scratch that for the record. But anyways, this is just funny that his dad, dude, as much as we talk trash about Mahomes, not because of anything he does off the field, but just because we're football guys, and if you're not our quarterback, we hate your guts. It's nothing personal.
Yeah.
As much as he deals with off the field.
I would love Mahomes to play for the Cowboys.
Yes.
Put that out there.
And then you would defend him I don't even know, like a kangaroo,
like the Knights of the Round Table and Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail.
Mm-hmm. So I just thought this was a funny story. It's just like he couldn't pump up a fight because they were going to throw him in jail again. They were like, "Oh, you want to press charges against John Rocker, the closer for the Braves?" He's like, no, please, no. We were just messing around. Everybody love everybody. So, but anyways, and then the third point here, the Big Ten and the SEC added again to ruin college football. CO Stats has been in communications tonight, and here we go again. Tex couldn't even make it a year. Couldn't even make it a year before the SEC has to weasel its way, first of all, into college basketball, try to ruin that. Now they're doing it with football. Ross Dellinger reports within the Big Ten and SEC momentum builds for an expanded playoff with multiple auto qualifications per league. Ahead of the SEC Big Ten joint meeting, the industry is closer than ever to a new college football reimagined league, title games, 9-game SEC schedule, and Big Ten SEC scheduling package. So I have this saved. I need to go back and read the article. And then they plan to introduce a change to the seeding for the playoff next week, eliminating auto buys for the conference champs in a move that requires unanimity. Unanimity. Sounds like sea anemone.
Yeah.
They'll have a fight on their hands from the Big 12 and the ACC. So basically what they're trying, and then the last one is the SEC. Greg Sankey and Tom Pettetti are in favor of a straight seeding that mirrors the college football committee rankings while still guaranteeing spots for 5 champs. All in turn, Tex,
Mm-hmm.
that means they want to eradicate, if the ACC and Big 12 champions win their conference, they don't automatically get in. That's what all that means. This whole list of slides, this 3 slides, means they want to, yeah, that's cute. You won a conference championship. We don't care. Even though the SEC hasn't played for a national title in like 3 years, they want to be the ones that drive the bus. And the SEC is over there, pumping the tires of the Big Ten. Like, yeah, you guys are so great. Woo! We should team up, guys. This is stupid. What do you think?
I think we should really, really go with something crazy. And all the teams that make the college football playoff get to be in like a tier 1 conference. And then they get all the primetime games and and everything that goes along with it. And then everybody else is in tier 2 fighting their way to get to the top.
You could
And
do the
eliminate the
relegation
conferences altogether. Yeah, relegation. Make it relegation just like English soccer. And if you finish at the bottom, sorry, Vanderbilt, you're out of the SEC or whatever conference it is.
Just
And
get
you got to
rid of the
fight your way to
names.
get back up. Yep.
Get rid of the conference names. Just make it tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. There's a playoff system for whatever. But I mean, here the whole, like the CEO stat said, he goes, the whole point of this is that now that it's finally been decided on the field for a year, right? And here comes, they finally got to play their game, and they can't make it, and then they want to be like, well, this is dumb. We have to get our team. Like, see, this is stupid. Ole Miss should have been. Well, okay, great, Ole Miss. Well, you lost to freaking whoever it was. South Carolina lost to Iowa or whoever it was. You had a chance. You lost. You did. It's the whole thing is just to just make sure they get who they want in. That's it. They are not allowing this to play on the field. And everybody who's up on their freaking ivory tower that says, well, what about the last 20 years? Well, great, dude. Now it's finally 12 teams. You got a chance to go through like Ohio State and prove that you were the best team, and they did. I don't care who you went through. They went through like the number 7 through 2 teams and whooped them, every single one of them. Georgia had a chance. Tennessee had a chance. All your SEC teams. Texas had a chance. None of them could do it. They're mad because they got 3 teams in this past year. Stupid.
Yep. All right, next.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to sit there and yell at that. But anyways, I'm tired of them. I'm so tired of them. Like, can't even change
the slide right now.
I know. I figured something out here as far as video making and content, and I'm making a note here to myself of clipping things, and it's working. It's working, and my brain's working. You know how I am, anyways. What are we doing here? I don't even know. Okay, so that was all the news that we had. That was your updated biggest sports news topics things. Now, Tex, let's do the water cooler debate. Everybody, shh.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, you're an idiot.